Okay, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for welcoming us. For some of us, we don't need welcome. This is our area. This is our home. So we want to extend our thanks and appreciation to you for the cooperation that we receive to do this toilet together. We want to especially welcome our district health officers who also came with us. It is a health matter as well. We also want to welcome our Honorable DO, who is also with us. It is a school matter. We also want to welcome the representative from the Commissioner office. The Commissioner would love to be here, but send his honorable flight to also come. And all others who have come for us to delegate this facility. But before I talk about how the DAP project came about, there were a group of boys who came here to build a structure. They are not here now, maybe because of transportation. But they did very well to put this building down. And we also want to appreciate our FRC supervisor, Johnson Kwekwe. He runs over that motorcycle 24 hours between Salsa and all the villages, making sure that we get this thing done. We also have with us Springs, our media person. They have always followed us to collect this story to inform the rest of the community what the community is doing for themselves and what we are also providing for the community. So we say all of you, thank you very much for coming. The TAP project is actually in twofold. But the first one is we have been working in this region since 2012. We visit towns and other places. And we got to realize that most of the latrines that our people build, almost all these latrines are like busting up. And most of them are now no longer in use. And for matter of fact, they are paid latrine. So it was from that background we said, what can we do in addition to the vocational skill we are providing? So we said that we need to contact some friends to help us. And that's how we immediately contacted the Australian government, the Australian High Commission. We wrote a proposal, a concept note to them. And we wanted to ask for plenty of money, but they don't have it. The Australian government gave money to your government. But they got a special program they call Direct Aid Program. They don't give that one to government. They bring it straight to you to do your own development. So they identify us. They say, okay, we entrust you people to give people some little money. So they approve $16,000 US. They say, but we can't give you this money just like that. The community people need to put their own contribution there. And you, the group, I say you're doing it, you also need to put your own contribution there. Now, when they man running with a motorbike, we're not paying him $5. 5 cents we don't give him. Now, our contribution there. The motorbike while he riding, that ain't them bought it. Now, our own motorbike. We put fuel inside, he ride it to go around. That's our contribution. And your contribution is to face the black. And that's what you did. You put the black here. Your other contribution is to bring the sand. You pull it down. Then a baler then here, we're not even supposed to ask them. The moment they see you doing it where they're supposed to come and join the baler to bail it. Now your contribution there, we're not going to pay you for that one. So the Australian $16, The way we use it is like this. Here you don't produce zinc. You don't produce cement. We use that one to buy we use that money to, their money to buy those things. You don't produce tar. We use it to buy it. What you can produce is what they gave all that money for to buy. But the one that here, in the bush or wherever you can get it, when you're here, your only job is to bring it. Then we all pull it together and we pull this thing up. So the building that here, it's not only there are no money. Your money is also there because you brought the sand here. That you brought the black here. Sometimes when the people are working, there was one guy here who they said you were working with no boys that came. Where is he? Come here. Come. Come. Don't please clap for them, man. This man from Telemai. Even when he came, he told the person, I can build. I will help people. We ever give you money? No. We are not giving him $5. Those children that we brought here, if they were here, we will ask them if we ever gave them money. We didn't give them $5. The second side of the project is, those boys that we brought here, we don't want to train them from LTI to build houses. But where you will find a contract at? You can't find contract. If you learn skill, you need to apply it. We say, okay, send a DAP project here now, good. All the skill what you say you're not learn, you can show it to us. And that is the way they're showing it. Fast we're not giving them. So that 16,000 we are using 5 community. The one you see here, that's just one. We got one where in Bonge. We build one where in Yapua. We build one in Banshu. We build one in Golu. That's the last one here. But let me tell you the story behind the last one. All the building that we pull out this is the best. Before we came here, we did our calculation. Our calculation tells us that we use $3,400 to put this down here. We never use that one to other places. The amount of steel we use here, we didn't use it to other places. Other places we use 25 bags. Here, we use 35 bags. To tell you how guaranteed this building is. And that 16,000 too, when we leave from Morocco, you see that car that's standing? Small that money there, we call it administration. I can't want to come here. I will buy enough gear and fill that car with anywhere it's struck. I will use some of that money and face it and get my receipt. I'm going to report it because the white woman will come here. She's going to come. So what I'm trying to say is that we are graduating from the NGO mentality. We are not NGO. The time NGO used to bring $1 million to put money, they are not bringing it anymore. We ourselves have to do it now for ourselves.